Welcome to Murderhobos Anonymous. We are playing here live at the Play More Games store in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thanks for joining us. We are playing some 5th edition D&D. Before we get started, let me just go through a couple credits here. Any of the music you might hear is from the Guild Wars 2 soundtrack, other than this particular song, which you can find on soundcloud.com/arenanet. Any battle effects you might hear from battlebards.com, and the background sound effects are from Tabletop Audio. We are playing 5th edition D&D, but we are also playing with some house rules and third-party sources, some of which you can find in the stream window below, on Twitch or in the description on YouTube. Also, welcome any YouTube live viewers. We're running the stream through Restream. We're streaming simulcasting on Twitch and YouTube. So, when last we played, what happened last week?
A lot of criticals.
Other than a lot of criticals, I mean, Laura's in here again, so it's going to be even more criticals.
Second floor of the dungeon?
Yeah, we made it down into the forge.
Hey Jordan, if you can reach that camera, can you pull it toward you a little bit?
Which one?
That one.
That one.
More. 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 More.
And then it falls to an abyss.
There we go. Now we can't see the cameras.
What?
That's a basically the one showing you the cameras.
So yeah, you guys had continued your way through the forge, through Kundrakar, the dwarven keep that you were tasked to root out an orc threat in, as well as the overarching story that you are currently exploring, trying to find the various bits of the Rod of Seven Parts. And then you got attacked by mosquitoes, also known as sturges, and you made your way down some stairs and found a stream with some more sturges, and then more sturges, and now you're in this room with a stream running through. Let me read the... No, you killed the sturges already. Let me just read the room for you again. The descending fissure opens up abruptly into a high cavern, its ceiling easily 40 feet or more overhead. The stairway continues to wind down a ledge that follows the north wall of the chamber. That's this here. And a fast-moving stream about 5 feet wide runs across the floor of the chamber from the north and disappears under a low stone overhang to the south. And larger passageways exit to the southeast and northeast. So there are 2 exits, one here and one here. What would you like to do?
Shall we head south? I wasn't here the last time.
Yeah, did we see anything like...
Roll a survival check for me.
I don't know what's going on. We're in a cave or something.
Depends on what the total is.
I'm a straight roll, so let me try it, I guess.
Okay.
I'm proficient in survival, but y'all go ahead.
Why don't you say something then?
I wasn't the one that actually rolled.
I'm sure he would be kind enough to let you roll.
I like how both of you just have not rolled. Oh, he does have his dice out.
13 for survival.
13? Anyone else?
Mine's like a 6.
Anyone else would anyone else like to share?
7.
7.
Better than Celeste.
So, Galeram, you're searching around and you find some footprints along the stream bank of a medium-sized reptilian creature, and tracks left by tails, and they lead along the stream and disappear under the wall here.
Did we find our second one?
I would like to investigate around the where they've shown the footprints disappear.
Okay. Are you gonna get in the water?
Oh wait, because I'm the cat.
You just remembered your character,
That's a fault.
didn't you?
Just
Yeah.
remembered you're a cat.
Is it in the water?
The tracks lead down into the water and into the wall itself.
Like, how deep is the water and how wide is it?
You dip your foot in.
The
Cold.
passageway looks to be about 3 feet wide, half filled with water. So there's maybe about a foot of clearance between the water and the ceiling itself. You'll have to crouch down to get through.
Could I crouch down at the corner where there's land but not get in them?
It disappears right into the wall. There's really no bank to speak of.
There's someone else.
Alright, who's the largest one that can step on top of?
You want someone else?
Am I able to climb on the wall and then investigate from climbing?
That reminds me.
Anybody else good at investigating?
I'll get in the water.
I can technically
just know that when you look at me stepping into the water, you see my fur just floof. Just like,
You gonna go through?
yeah.
All right.
Down.
I don't even have to modify the README text. Floundering through the cold, swift stream, you emerge in a huge cavern.
Yay.
Oh, wait, I had to go under the water?
It was, again, about maybe, it varied from a foot to 6 inches of room above the water that you were keeping your head above the water and crawling through. You had to go on your hands and knees on parts. But it was only about maybe a 5-foot passage. The ceiling here must be 30 feet overhead, and the far end of the cave is lost in darkness.
Is it too late to say I would stealth through?
Yeah, sure. A foul stench assaults your nostrils immediately. The remnants of butchered game animals hang from crude wooden stakes along the cavern walls. And you spot a pair of orc corpses treated in the same fashion.
Wait, you can't read.
Is it? Okay.
I just need a little louder.
Yep. I think we're hitting the limiters on this, but that's okay. So yeah, you can't see much there. It's probably a bit dark. But you do definitely see some orc bodies on stakes and other game animals. And it stinks. Maybe for a cat it smells wonderful, I don't know. Is anyone else heading through? You'll head through next?
Well, first, let me get out the water.
Yeah, sure. You climb up on the bank.
Just so I can
jump out of the water, you take off.
Galram and Knives both roll us perception for me.
18.
Oh, well, one of them will have surprise on you. As you emerge, Galram, and stand up and look around, two what appear to be rocks standing around you shimmer and turn into creatures that appear next to you. And they look kind of like this.
Oh, lizard.
They look like troglodytes. And you can roll for initiative. I forgot to mention that.
What's going on?
Well, actually, you two don't know yet.
Yep.
So we're just gonna walk in there,
We'll swim.
crawl in there.
Knives. What did you roll for initiative?
15.
Galram.
20.
Erd.
Oh, second.
Yep.
16.
16. Nico.
14.
14. Birds or Ravens have 16. Troglodytes rolled meh. Rolled meh. So one of the troglodytes did get a surprise on you because they have advantage, and he rolled a crit. Was either of your rolls higher than 22? Okay.
Mine was 19, his was a 19.
So we'll go with the second one gets a free round on the two of you. He is going to bite at Galram.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom. 19. Six piercing, and he's gonna claw at you. 19. Hits for 3 slashing, and he's gonna go and claw at you, Knives. Okay.
Don't claw, kitty.
10.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. All right, top of the round, Galram.
I'd like to raise against some troglodytes.
Okay.
One that just hit me twice, also when you're down with reckless look.
Okay, that's the one to your left.
17.
That hits. Oh. Make a con save. against poison. That's important. You're probably gonna make it.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, you're fine. They stink a lot. So yeah, that 17 hits.
22.
Damage? Wow, he's very dead.
That means I get to make a nice attack.
He's very, very dead. And I was worried.
God. It's starting. It's a critical.
Okay. Your target number here is 13, which I'm not worried about you getting.
That's a 10, that's a 16, plus 4, so that's 20 even, plus another 2, which is 30, plus my modifier, which is 4, plus the range damage, which is 2, so 36.
Okay. Let's see. 13 minus 36 is... Oh, negative 23.
Decent hit.
He's dead. And we're out of combat now.
Good job.
Good job, team. Real good team effort there.
Yep. Hey, at least I got 3 hits. Well, 2 hits on you. Hooray, damage.
And I wasn't raging that.
Nico and you heard a quick scuffle and some cries of pain.
Everything okay?
From
Splashes. Not from you guys, no, of course not.
Did you go the other way and look for a dry route?
I should just push the 2 bodies back under the water for it to drop.
Yes.
Rod runs through the stream there. I mean, he actually doesn't. He barely even has to crouch at this point.
I'm good with it. I'll go.
All right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Me and Burbs. Burbs can go. There's a little.
They have to like actually be ducks. It's like
It's actually flowing down this way, so yeah, they can just all land on the water and float through, and then
Are they ducks?
they're ravens.
The ravens, they can be ducks if they want to, though.
they did their best duck impression.
No, they can't.
You can't hold them back. You can't tell them what.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't eat my birds! They are lovely.
Oh,
mean, now
do
they're
I
wet, so
subtract a
they're
hit point from the duck,
Like
from
moist
the
red.
swarm
That's
of
just
ducks?
Disgusting.
From the swarm of ducks.
Do we check out this piles and corpses, I guess?
Root the corpses. They've been cooked, so they don't have anything.
The corpses?
The corpses seem to be already looted. A pair of orc corpses, as well as remnants of butchered game animals. Moving down, you see a doorway. Just off of your map there. There's a doorway right here that is plugged by some sort of mud and wattle door of some sort. The stream continues down to the south and fills up to a pool.
I want to check the door.
Check the door, don't want to see if this goes into a dead end first.
Well, first, like, put your ear to the door to check if, like, its voice is on the other side.
Should we check it for
You can put your
traps?
ear to mud.
Yeah, check the mud door for traps.
It's a mud door.
Yeah.
It's not even hinged. It's shoved into the wall from the back.
How does a mud door work?
Why don't you go find out?
It's
You
a
pile mud.
oval shaped.
Mud doesn't exactly really stay.
Basically,
It's kind of-
mud and stick plug that's been pushed in from the back. It's just blocking. I mean, it's not like a secret door where
it's like a
there's
mud
like a
wall,
rock.
right?
Mud and wattle is mud and I think woven.
We're gonna fight
like
giant dung
grasses?
beetles.
No, it's something that you construct. It definitely looks constructed. It also stinks.
So it is dung.
That just means there's probably more of those rock creatures behind
that. It reaches to a pool. It's about 20 feet across and 10 feet deep in the middle.
I mean, do we want to go check out the water? Or we want to go push the door in?
Is there passage? There's a passage beyond the pool, right?
Would you like to explore?
Sure. Let's look around.
Look around. There is a passageway to the south. And you also see some rubble that looks like that might be blocking the passageway as well. Looks like from the shape of the cavern, it looks like there was a passageway, but it's been caved in or filled in.
I'll attempt to go across and clear it out.
Okay. Splash across the water there.
What are they hiding?
So go ahead and roll an attack with your bludgeoning thing. The wacky smashy thing.
19 plus 6, so 25.
Yep. Damage.
Automatically crits.
Okay, it'll take you about probably 3 or 4 hits to clear through the whole rubble and reduce it to sand.
That'll take a while.
But doesn't it instantly break if Shadow Spike hits it? Or is it just a critical?
It just does. It had hit points. And you see a passageway beyond. Actually, you see a number of sepulchres, which basically coffin crypts.
Okay. Found the graveyard.
We found a vampire.
Hey, Garland, what's over there?
Do we?
Why don't you come check it out?
And there is
I
a,
just
there is a
step on your
passageway
back?
to the south as well.
Just come over here. Let me
I'll pull your
jump on
tail
your back.
across.
I'm gonna jump on your
Why don't we
shoulder.
check out the door since you
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why don't we just go hit the door up real fast?
Yeah.
Go back to the door.
Do you want to stab it?
Yeah, I guess we'll stab the door.
your sword sinks into the mud.
Lost forever.
Just like
The door was actually black pudding, and the weapon is now destroyed.
It's magical.
It's a magic black pudding.
No.
Best kind.
the best black pudding.
Make a strength check. I'm not worried at all that you're going to fail this.
I always fail these for some reason. See?
What?
It's a 10.
That was the DC.
Okay.
You did it.
Are you trying to be quiet?
It's Gilroy.
It's Galrip now.
Okay. You basically just drop kick the door and it goes flying back.
Hopefully it hits somebody. That'd be great.
And you see a passageway beyond.
So we either go check out the coffins or we walk down here.
Well, we investigate.
Coffin's probably a dead end. So
Yes, let's go
check
investigate
that.
them first.
Through the door?
I think they think the coffin area might be a dead end.
So we might want to investigate that first.
Yeah. So let me just
Loot
jump
the
on your
bodies.
shoulder.
How about this? Or go stand over by the lake or scout and go check out that area.
Oh yeah, go ahead, swim.
Scout.
Scout, go ahead. You can swim through.
What, knives?
I'm gonna climb on the walls and go the long way.
We're trying to get the cat
I
back in
already
the water.
got wet.
Let's go
So
check
you're
out the
all
coffin.
just standing in front of this doorway, quietly whispering your intents.
Yeah, let's just
What are
go
your
in and
intentions?
kill stuff. How about that?
Walk in.
Okay, let's go.
You walk in? Who's
No,
walking?
sneak in.
Sounds like Nico's just walking in. Alright. The passage opens into a low cavern that has 3 narrow twisting passages leading off into darkness.
Like how we said the other way, so dead end.
Numerous rock columns rise to meet the stone overhead. The air is thick with troglodyte stench. The floor is littered with refuse from the monster's meals and gnawed bones of dubious origin. Something scrapes and hisses in the dark, and you hear soft padding of scaly feet on rock.
Pretty sure that's all the normal sounds we hear from Nico at night.
Yeah, it's pretty typical.
Do I see what's making the noise? A little bit?
Yeah, you walk in and you can see 2 troglodytes sleeping over here.
Did we wake them up?
No, we just go up and we stab them.
Oh, they're still asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quietly. Very
Pin
quietly
cushions.
stab them.
I wanted to know if we woke them up.
You gonna try that?
Sneak close and
We should
stab them.
all approach them first before someone stabs them.
I mean,
Nah, you can just do it. You got it. You got this.
I mean, we should probably be
I mean,
quiet
you can
about
go up
it.
to one, you can go up to the other, and you're both to shine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Nico knives are gonna
Stealth.
stealth. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Stealth and sneak attack.
That's what's 20.
25.
Yeah.
Plus 7.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. You are able to get a surprise round on them. Very easily.
Pulling out rapier and short sword. I have dual wielding now. Awesome.
That's so mean to kill
I
things.
think my script crashed.
I mean,
There's
it's the most easiest way.
You,
Supposed to be evil.
wasn't it your idea?
Yeah.
Are you evil?
They are when you're wizards.
And we haven't killed children yet.
Yeah, you know, at least we have some standards.
You should meet this alchemist we were with.
Yeah, bad dude.
Sounds terrible.
I may have killed an old lady, but you did children. That one's up. me.
Knives.
A whole different
What'd you roll?
character. Initiative.
Rapier.
Initiative.
Initiative. 13.
Nico.
14.
Yalrum.
12.
Bird.
4.
What is this? I'm supposed to roll an 11. Or a 15.
You know
I
what?
like how you're so cheerful to say 4.
Because it's funny.
4!
4.
Just like,
I'm not gonna get a turn.
there's not a gale room.
It's okay. I mean, my birds are good just chilling. Like a
All right. Nico, you get the surprise.
Never heard that phrase in so
Stab the
long.
one to the left.
You have advantage.
That's so funny.
Crit.
All right.
Why is it when Laura's not here?
So I get sneak attack because I had advantage.
And it's automatically a critical because they're asleep. So,
Actually, I think. I don't know. It's fine. You crit it anyways. I think that's a assassin feature about. Oh, that's just before. Never mind. That's surprising. What is the damage?
18 plus 22.
Did you roll double sneak attack?
Gosh.
It's very dead.
you get to attack with advantage.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll just roll twice.
they're prone.
21.
Well, no,
Crit.
you rolled it those 2 dice already.
Yeah,
Were
but
you
I
rolling
attacked
them?
twice with like both weapons.
Yeah, that's weird. I do, whatever.
You don't do 1 to damage.
Yeah, you should do 1 then damage. But it's fine.
Okay. Go ahead and do the damage.
And short sword was
Oh, make a con save. Make a con save.
Oh,
I keep forgetting the stench thing.
You're a failure.
Well, it's a cat, so
Okay.
that makes
You're very
sense.
sensitive to
Yeah, but you're
smells.
poisoned now.
So you are poisoned for until you start your next turn.
he's doing that weird mouth.
So you're
thing
actually
with
at
that
disadvantage on the attack. So just roll it straight.
too. No, that's
So roll it straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now take 2 dice or 2d20, since you would like to roll for both weapons at once, and then just roll.
Okay, so these are rolling straight. So that's a 12 for my,
That hits.
that's my second hand, short sword. Okay. And 15 for the short sword.
They both hit. Probably
Well-
only need to roll damage for one.
Well, 8 hits.
Total?
No, 8 is a hit.
That's
No.
the other one. One
No,
is
an 8 does not hit.
Okay, so I only hit with one weapon.
Okay.
I guess that means no sneak attack.
No, just because
Just take it.
You sneak attack once per turn.
there's somebody within 5 feet of you.
10. What, 13? 13 damage.
Oh, well in that case, he's not dead.
Bum, bum, bum.
I crit first time that I had to roll.
Galrum.
Got a little too
I
enthusiastic.
walk over, I don't even draw a weapon. I just go like this with my fist to the top of his head.
Okay.
Why are you killing him with your hand?
Unarmed attack. It's just strength, you know.
If you do it on top of his head, you have to go like this. If you do like this, it's on his face.
No, this.
Yeah, but he's prone. He's sleeping.
What? No.
We don't even know what sleeping position he's in. He could be like rolled over.
Unarmed to strike is just strength
Yeah.
for damage.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Well,
going.
and I couldn't. That's fine. It's still
I mean,
plus 3.
you can, yeah. Unless you have Tavern Crawler, then that gives you a D4.
Yeah, but so 3 wanted to kill him outright. Alright, fine. I guess I'll pull out a weapon.
You gonna retcon that?
No.
Yeah, no, actually don't. Because it's what that would do.
So you did 3 damage?
Yeah.
I think it's, is it 1 plus strength?
Yeah, it's 1 plus 3.
Yeah, 1, so 4.
Poor guy got punched in his sleep.
Punch, you got
As soon as
stabbed.
I'm waking this
He
time.
goes like, I mercifully killed the guy that I was doing.
Herd.
You're just looking over and it's like, this is very unfair.
Yeah,
More rods.
I'm gonna come in a little further and then send my birds to try and finish off this poor dude to get
Oh god, he's waking up to birds all around,
Yep.
pecking him.
It's like I crit.
Okay.
It's dead.
You need to do at least 2 damage.
I have 4 dice, so
Okay.
Just by the dice alone.
yeah. You killed me.
All right. Took a little longer than you were expecting, but you were fairly quiet. I'll give you that. What would you like to do now?
Is there anything lootable?
Nope.
I got poison, so can I like cough up a hairball?
It only lasts for a round. But those of you who saved on the save, are immune to the effect for an hour. Those of you who did not will have to make the save again next time you're within, I think it's 5 feet. Yep, 5 feet of a troglodyte. Oops, I didn't mean to click that.
We want to sneakily go down the passage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth.
Me?
Yep.
I got 16. Don't laugh at me. That is a 14.
I saw the one.
That is a perfectly valid +2, so 16.
4 looks like it's vines.
You're rude.
So while everyone else is looting the bodies, including birds, Erd
Yeah.
sneaks down, and you see
How did the birds see?
Oh, they just pick up everything. Anything shiny, especially.
you can see 6 troglodytes as well as several hatchlings in nests in this chamber.
There's baby troglodytes.
If you let them hatch, it's more experience.
Hatchlings.
I'm not
They're
killing
already
the
hatched.
children.
I mean,
That was Theron. Theron appears. I'm killing all the children.
I mean, it's kind of all of his characters.
This one is good.
So you
You
say.
just kill somebody in their sleep.
Yeah, but it's a lizard person. They're not good people.
Wow,
Well,
that's
there- that's the
racist.
answer to your question, then.
right there.
I assume you're gonna come
So
back
apparently
and
your character's racist.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and let you guys know.
Does your
Hey, there's a bunch of little babies there. Glad Theron isn't around.
He's there.
Maybe we should just like sneak away.
Leave
I
it
mean,
alone.
experience.
We don't get it.
We don't get experience.
Oh yeah, I keep playing AM.
I mean, experience in the not abstract sense.
Yeah.
I mean, we could take the young, we could kill the old.
We can just.
Oh, we could take the young.
Rot
Read them.
says, your goblin friend says, as a chaotic evil creature, troglodytes are also chaotic evil.
Back.
But he was good. Rod was good.
He's changed.
No, Rod's evil, but he's nice.
we managed to coach him into our ways.
You're boring Galrum. Galrum's about to go attack unless I come up with
Considering your group is called Murderhobos
Hold on.
Anonymous,
Yeah, like-
he fits in quite well, actually.
We can
Are we
kill
keeping the
these-
same roll order, or we can roll it
Galrum
again?
probably hasn't noticed him, so I'm
For
just gonna push
initiative?
Galrum
Yeah.
by the shoulders and
I
guide
already
him
cleared
like,
it,
the
so
other
yeah.
way.
Are you gonna just run in?
Yeah, well,
Wait, are they
Galrum's
sleeping?
gonna sneak in, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Galrum's
that's
Galrum
what you're
can do
known
a stealth,
for.
stealth then.
Sneaks
That's
in.
fine. It's a 16.
Okay, you're good.
That's what you're known
Get
for.
within-
Your stealth.
Just within
He's known
sight.
for good combat, yes. He's smart in combat.
Wait, are the babies in eggs?
No, there are eggs, and there are babies, and there are troglodytes.
I would
Take the
rather.
eggs.
I would rather.
The
flank
babies
Nico.
and the eggs are not pictured because they are considered non-combatants and give you 0 XP. The combatants are listed, and there are 4 of them.
But this is non-AL, so we could take them.
How many babies?
Actually, there are 6 of them.
You know,
I
if we
don't
kill
why
their
there are 2 missing.
caregivers, they're gonna die anyway.
That's why we get to take them.
We take the eggs.
We're just gonna
We have your birds set on the eggs.
Oh, yes, they will take
strap
care
some babies to
They
our
already
backs.
hatched.
They're just gonna scream and smell.
I mean, we're immune to it. The cat's not, but we are.
I'm not. I didn't have to roll.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
I never got
We
even
going
close
for
enough.
initiative now?
Sure. You can always roll for initiative.
15.
16.
Gelram.
15.
Herd.
19.
Nico.
12.
Knives.
16.
Alright, wow, Rot rolled a 20.
I noticed.
But he's gonna,
He's
gonna...
taking initiative. Okay.
Yep, and he's going to just not do anything this round. He's gonna defend.
Come on, Rod.
Seriously?
You can tell us to do something.
He says, yeah, go before me. Herd!
Oh, thanks, Rat. That's helpful. One, two. Okay, can I throw a nice knife at... Let me get a better angle.
Why would you throw a nice knife?
Nice
Throw
knife.
a shit.
Can I go to, like, the right of the Gilram? Somewhere where I can get a better view? Yeah, that's perfect. And I want to throw an ice knife, which hits within 5 feet, so I think I can hit those 3 others as well.
So, like, right here?
Yeah, definitely.
Hit all 4 of them?
I mean, the first hit is just on the 1, but then, like, the
And everyone
cold
within
damage.
5 feet. Yeah, we'll just
I
go.
hope the cold damage is 9. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, crit!
Of course! Let's see, cold.
The dice know that the cage aren't here.
1d10.
You don't want to go in the cage. They do want to go in the cage. You don't care.
And that's 6 damage on the... What's the work? On the first one, the one in the middle, for piercing damage.
Wait, no, you crit it, right?
Oh, yeah,
You
it's 2.
doubled. And
I'm
so why don't you
sorry.
actually roll the d10?
Okay, I'll actually roll the d10.
And you roll the d100 with it.
Right, so 11 piercing, and then
And then the cold damage, oop,
d6s.
not a number.
This is a 2, so yeah. Oh,
Is it a save for the cold damage, or is it just
dexterity saving throw.
dexterity save? Including the guy who got hit with piercing?
Yes. Target and each creature. Yeah, must.
What's your DC?
It is. That's a question. 14.
Okay. What's the damage?
20.
20 damage?
Yeah.
Just think of a grenade
2 6s, a 5, and a 3.
and you throw it at someone's face.
Everyone dies.
You know how I feel.
Yeah.
Oh jeez!
Ravens?
You just
Yeah.
Your birds.
Oh, yeah, burbs can go too. And
Just
burbs-
wipe the board.
There's like another one down there.
Okay.
What did they get plus?
At this point, all of the kids are screaming.
Yeah, I'll bet. That's plus 6, so that's 19.
How many did she hit?
19 to hit.
Roll
Still got
a...
like 5.
Jordan, roll a d20.
No, why did I
Hey!
She did it.
Hey, no, I was assuming that the kids were not immediately around.
Oh, they're everywhere.
There's only 8.
Only 8. Only 8 troglodyte things. Troglings.
Aw.
Trogdors.
He didn't tell me I was hitting the trog.
There were kids everywhere.
I know, I assumed there were kids
Nope, it's
somewhere.
too late.
Everywhere. There's nests everywhere.
They're-
The burbs are attacking?
Yeah.
The birds are not attacking the children.
Kindergarten
Okay.
graduation.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Graduation.
It was 19 to hit.
Yes.
And
Apparently it's the unconscious, so it would be a critical
And
if you just hit.
One of them has
Sleeping person.
crutches, has a
They're not
leg.
asleep.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's 8 damage.
Tiny Tim.
Okay.
You
He's
killed
not
Tiny
dead.
Tim.
You know what? I was given incomplete information.
Should have rolled for perception first. How many
Clearly.
kids are
This guy
there?
comes dashing out,
Oh, hello.
but he dashed. So that's sad.
He goes like, whoa. Where'd he come from?
I mean, I
Where'd
think
you go?
he's probably going after me because I guess like,
No, he runs up and is like, Nico, you kill more people.
oh, okay.
He goes like,
How do I know your
Except that
name?
he's speaking in troglodyte, so it just comes out as.
Nico the Troglodyte
Is that how
Slayer.
they talk?
Nico. Blah, 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 blah.
Knives.
Just come down south. Go just below Erd, and I'll just like double attack that guy.
Okay.
Okay. And I get sneak attack. Unnatural 20.
Yep.
7. 11 damage. First attack. Second
dead.
attack.
All right.
That ends my turn.
Okay. Gilram.
Hello, Edgelord. That's what I'm assuming it says.
Edgelord.
It says EDG.
Yeah, it doesn't say the whole name.
Hi, Edge.
I'll go to the Troglodyte around the corner.
aw, somebody killed the guy that was in front of me.
Yeah.
Yep. That was me.
Yeah.
Kill steal.
13?
Yep. They aren't really wearing any armor.
Yeah, they were walking after children.
They seem to have natural scales, but it's not much.
24.
Damage? Wow. Overkill much?
Wait, Weapon Master. I'm great with this weapon. You might even say I'm a master.
You moved 15 feet to there, so that's 15 feet to here.
Nerdfest is going well.
It's amazing.
It's dead.
It's dead. It had 2 hit points.
Yeah, I credit.
So clearly, yeah, whenever Laura's weapon's around, there's no critting. That's the rule.
Nico, you can hear more shuffling feet from this passage here. There you go.
I don't see anything, though.
The passage to the south, yeah. You just hear shuffling feet.
I'm gonna hope somebody gets up next to Knives so I can shoot him.
Okay, so you're holding your action?
Yeah,
Okay.
longbow.
A troglodyte appears.
Alright.
You want to wait until he goes all the way to...
Yeah, I want to
Knives?
get next to Knives.
Okay, go ahead. Wait for the last possible second.
I missed.
Yep.
It's 10.
Ouch. Okay, troglodyte is going to bite Knives.
So ditch me, play D&D with
They seem upset for some reason. 17
Stream on
to hit.
Twitch instead.
Yeah, that just hits me.
Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe is his name.
Edgar
Allan Poe.
Allan
I
Poe.
like the-
Thanks for the
It's not Poe.
It's not Poe.
It's not Poe.
Edgar Allan Ho.
I like
Thanks for
it.
the thanks for the follow.
It was an edge.
It wasn't Edge. But I can see why you'd think
I
that.
was banking on Edgelord.
You really want to give the Edgelord.
It was 4 piercing on that bite.
Okay.
He's gonna claw you.
Oh, he bit me.
He bit you. 19
No,
to hit.
no, no.
Animal. That hits me.
I
For
mean,
3
a lizard.
slashing,
I mean,
and then 1 more claw.
you're both animals.
8.
Hey.
I think the 8 misses.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 8 will miss me. You bit me. What
And
does
another
that?
one comes dashing out,
Lizards do that.
Rushing through the snow.
dashing through the mud and
One
refuse.
Troglodyte slay.
No one dies.
Standing behind you, Nico, Rot says, "Hey, you missed. You should do that again." But oh wait, there's a guy next to you. So good luck.
Screw you, Rot. I guess I drop my longbow and pull out the rapier. 19.
That hits.
I get sneak attack now. 15.
He did. Great job! Rod says.
I have 5.
Third.
I'll just send my birds to attack him first. The one. You only see the one, right?
Yep.
Now we have an ally next.
And that's hit. That's gonna be 22.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was damage.
5 damage.
What would you like to do?
No, I can. I can do Shillelagh and just like beat him with a stick. Beat him with
Like an old person.
Walk up and whack him on the head?
Yep. Does 13 hit?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
It does.
Now, if only you were a bard and you had a lute, just be like, kaboom! Oh, that should be my next
Oh,
character.
yeah, it's supposed to say.
Who did that? As an old
13
cartoon.
damage.
Kabong.
It did.
Yay!
It's anytime anybody says
Well,
Whack
that
it.
dates
No,
us.
not a gong.
No, kaboom.
Yeah, it's Kabong because when he used to hit people with his lute. As
Well,
an
he had
old
a
cartoon.
guitar.
Yeah.
Because like his whole thing was that
El Kabong, yeah.
he was
You beat it.
I'm the Spanish one. I'm forgetting. He was a mariachi.
Yeah.
Not again.
So, are we going to take some of these eggs, crack them open, have some breakfast?
Is that why you wanted to come in here?
I mean, they're fertilized.
Breakfast. I mean, people
They're
eat for
fertilized
like
eggs.
Yeah, there
Some
are.
people eat fertilized eggs.
So you killed 8 of the non-combatant hatchlings. There were 24 of them, so there's a number of them scurrying around, all around the dead bodies of the just gonna start popping
We
them.
gotta round him up.
Let's not.
We gotta round them up first.
Do you want me to make a token of troglodyte hatchling swarm?
Yes.
Yes.
They immediately attack you.
No.
It's a swarm of troglodytes.
Troglodyte hatchlings.
Yeah.
I mean, fine.
Dig up some obscure stat block for troglodyte hatchlings.
Fine, but we gotta take the eggs. And I'm not killing any of the babies.
My birds will
Y'all
sit
can
on
kill.
eggs.
Y'all can kill the children. I'm not killing the children. I'm tired of that being a thing.
You know what?
You're
It
gonna
wasn't.
make him create a baby troglodyte stat line because the egg's gonna hatch.
No, we're
Great, we're gonna get
There's
another
only
party member.
18 of them.
18
Wait,
eggs.
can we just
18
have?
hatchlings.
No, we don't want the babies. We want the eggs.
Yeah, can we just
Only
have?
like a dozen eggs.
Can we have just like a few eggs?
Oh, we can get a carton in.
Giant carton.
Oh, this is a thing now. Great.
Do you want to make a giant carton?
Just take one egg. We can do it with one egg.
One egg.
We have multiple eggs.
Who's sitting
Okay,
one
we'll
of them?
take 2 eggs.
There's a lot of birds.
We do have a
And
lot of birds.
They're eggs for a medium-sized creature. They're
Yeah.
probably like this big.
Fine.
They're ostrich eggs.
How
Oh
many
yeah.
eggs can Rock carry?
Maybe
Rod
one.
is willing to carry 1, maybe 2.
Alright, we got 2 eggs.
No promises that he won't drop them at some point by accident.
Dex save.
Isn't rot like a small creature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The eggs are probably like his
The
size.
size of his head. His head,
He
yeah.
can carry one, and you can carry one if you want another.
He may also eat them.
You can eat the ones that we have.
I mean, I'm okay with that. We just knock out the babies with the eggs. 2 birds, 1 stone.
We're keeping 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two
Or
babies.
just pick up the babies and smash them into the eggs.
Oh my gosh.
The babies are currently eating the troglodytes.
Oh.
They're lizards. This is natural.
It's
Okay,
adorable.
We're gonna leave the babies.
Yeah,
We're
they
gonna
have
take
food.
2 of the eggs, and we're gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna go south.
Okay.
So they attacked by a swarm of babies.
You go down south
Yes.
and there's just a cavern.
Okay, then we go back and cross over to where the coffins were.
Well, going back up, there was a passage to the north.
Didn't we come from the north?
There were a lot of passages.
Another passageway. There's up here. You can see another mud and wattle door right here. I think that should actually be. Yeah, it's blocking it.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a door right here.
Do you want to punch it?
I'll go open the door.
Go stab it.
Depends if it's locked.
Said it was blocked.
If it's locked, I'll call over the kitty.
No, it's like a mud door.
Oh, it's my
How do you
door.
lock a mud door?
Yeah, it's a mud door. You can just push it. Go
Yeah.
ahead and do a strength check.
God. That one's better. That's a 16.
Okay. Glowing coals in a crude hearth illuminate this large cave. The ceiling here rises about 15 feet above the floor, and rubbish and skins cover the floor. A lizard the size of a small horse rises and slowly slithers toward you.
Ooh.
Roll for initiative.
We found a giant lizard.
19. Nice.
Oh, we found a little nest.
Does it like chocolate on eggs?
Yeah, peace offering.
Quick, throw the eggs at it.
Let's egg its house.
It'll get distracted and eat the eggs.
We can literally egg its house.
Rolled it by accident. Erd.
I have 2 eggs.
4.
4.
Again.
Knives.
I'm leaving them with the people in the field.
8.
Yes.
Gailram.
19.
Take care of
You're
them.
really saying 4 again.
I
Or
have
I'll
4
kill them.
again.
4. Nico.
22.
22.
I should have used to hit dice before we came in. Oh well.
You hurting?
Too late.
You still have more HP than my normal HP, like my full.
My max HP is 50.
Mine is
Nico,
29.
you're first.
What? Insulted.
I don't think you're moving through all those people. Why is Erd the one highlighted right now?
That's a good question.
The Earth wants to feel important.
He does. He's very needy. That's why he has a whole swarm of birds instead of just like a pet.
Feel better?
I was fine.
Because can you even get through?
No, but I have a longbow. I guess, yeah, I'm gonna tell the lizard that. I don't know.
Just scroll it.
I really
Shoot
like
it.
lizards, so they're hard to insult.
So shoot it with your longbow.
19?
Yep.
Ten damage.
Looks hurt. Gailram.
I feel like you have to step up to it.
Yeah, I probably do.
You did.
I did it reckless. Did great weapon master. 19 to hit.
Yep.
Does this lizard have wings? It looks like it in the picture.
21.
Oh. I was totally seeing that
How
funky.
much?
21. Yeah, you thought that its weapon was its head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see what you
So it
thought.
keels over,
It explodes.
at which point,
That's it?
almost,
Oh. That's not it.
That was the mother. Here comes the father.
With the babies. You can kill more babies.
So excited to kill more babies.
I'm not excited.
You just sound very excited.
I'm just getting silly voice.
hold on a second, I gotta add a spell.
Always excited
To
to
this.
kill babies.
Oh, the baby lizard. I love lizards.
Fireball.
That's not my character.
Bird loves lizards.
no,
he
we're about to get
he just likes
fireball.
little creatures. Like that. Troglodytes are a little big for him. The giant lizard is probably a little big for him. Like, if it was a small lizard, that'd be really cool.
What about big babies?
Might be, I mean, it depends how big. It might be a little too big for him. He likes small creatures. He likes his little burbs.
Knives does too.
You don't touch my burbs! You're not allowed.
A creature that was invisible
Oh,
appears.
it's not big.
Don't hit the lizard.
Lightning bolt.
Oh, he's got a name.
He does have a name,
It's problematic.
Kargaz, and he points his finger at you and
Sick.
several scorching rays come flying out. Does a 13 hit? How many rays is scorching ray?
3.
Unless he upcasts it.
He doesn't have anything higher.
Okay, that's good.
How about a 7? 20?
Yep.
Oh no.
2d6 fire.
So much fire damage.
His last
2
fireball
fire.
was kind of like a.
My
like-
chest hair!
Doesn't even bring your chest hair.
Does anyone speak Draconic?
Yeah, but she's not here.
Yeah, our dragon.
No one else speaks Draconic?
What languages do
I
I speak?
know.
I know I don't.
No, I got Elvish, Undercommon, Infernal, and
I never picked a second language.
Well, he, having spent time with a Dragonborn, he's yelling at you in Draconic. Heard.
I've never technically picked a second language.
Does Knives want to retroactively speak Draconic?
all he's doing is
It's up to you.
insulting
Yeah.
us in Draconic.
Suddenly draconic.
Basically, he's insulting you in Draconic about killing all his babies.
We're taking
Wait.
2 with us.
Wait,
Hey,
did he see
We
that?
didn't kill all of them.
They're actually eating their parents.
Sure, he hears the screams. I mean, wait for it to get back around to my turn so I can throw an egg at him.
Was the big one his baby? Oh!
Why didn't you open with that?
Hello, Anakin Skywalker. How have you been?
He didn't throw bodies at people, did he?
Heard, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna send Burbs in first.
Burbs, how far? 20, 40 feet?
50 for Burbs.
Also, if this guy's so worried about his babies, he hasn't come out to save them. He's been
Why is he
sitting
hiding
on his
behind the
ass.
babies?
25.
That hits.
Terrible.
3 damage.
Wow.
I can do a thing too.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm just a.
Shillelagh.
You'll need to move up a little to see him.
Yeah, why would I just lay it? It's like, wait. I'm just gonna throw a little Bruce Flame at him.
Okay.
I can totally remember.
60 feet up.
I know, I just want to know what. A sec. 16?
He waves his hand and a arcane shield appears and blocks it.
Aw.
Gotta love that spell. I don't think. Do you have it?
What, shield?
Yeah.
Not with his character.
No,
No.
this guy.
But it makes my Blade Singer's AC 28.
Yeah. For a little while. Nico.
I am so far back.
You have a longbow, though, don't you?
You have a
do,
longbow
but
right now.
there's-
Throw a bomb.
There's a significant amount of cover. Can
And
I-
Galworm an egg.
No, I'm not letting you break the weaves. I said it was here. Can I get in front of Galrim?
That's what?
Is that
10,
wise?
20, 30.
Probably not now, but
He's going to take the egg on his way over.
no, I'm gonna try to shoot it.
With an egg?
No, with the arrow. So, unless I can get sneak attack damage with an egg.
Improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon. What is fairly light?
Put it in the bow.
You want to just throw it?
Launch it.
Sure, I'll give you a sneak
How
attack.
big is this egg again?
It's 18.
With the egg?
Yeah.
But his shield.
So that's not, you're not proficient in improvised weapons.
Oh crap.
I'm not proficient in eggs.
It's only. It is only 60.
That hits.
Still hits?
Even
Yeah.
with shield up?
Oh, no, with a 16, no, you missed, sorry. It
Isn't shield
splatters
just one
against his
That's his shield.
arcane shield, and then he curses at you even more draconic curses.
Oh,
It's like,
Wouldn't that cover it? And then
That's-
he's technically blinded?
He does a vow of enmity against you. No, I'm kidding. He's not a cleric.
I mean, he's not gonna live very long.
Alright, so that was your action. Galerum.
He is quite
Oh,
offended.
can I help the next attack against him?
With who? Okay.
Sweet. Go up. Great weapon, but I don't need a reckless, thankfully. 16? It went to shield now, so.
Shield is, misses. Alright. Rot, peeks around the corner and says, Yo, Burbs! Do your thing.
You're really horrible at picking the best.
Yeah, 10.
That misses.
Yeah, the feeling.
Knives.
Gonna go right up to the guy.
Verbs did their thing, it just didn't work out.
Troglodyte guy.
Yep.
The chocolate guy.
Chocolate guy.
Chocolate guy.
Troglodyte guy.
I remember what it
First attack. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack is 14 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, so 14 damage.
Okay. It's Kargaz's turn. And he points his hand at knives and poison sprays out. Make a con save.
I think 16.
Okay. Cantrips are nothing, so. Alright. Erd.
Verbs are gonna attack again.
Verbs make a con save.
Oh. Okay. What is there?
Well, it's a 19 on the die.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And 17 hit.
Yep.
Oh, does he?
Actually, he shields that. Yeah, so now he has an 18 again.
Okay, so they're just taking out a shield, and
They do that a couple more times.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to do a little cruise flame.
Alright. Oh no, he can do that a lot more times.
Unnatural 20.
That hits.
Okay, that's a D8.
Critical. Random fire.
2. He's hit by a tiny bit of fire.
Yep.
Nico. Robin.
Nico's going to. Is there anywhere to hide?
Not really.
He's just gonna shoot at him with an arrow.
Unless you're a halfling.
16.
That misses.
You gonna help again?
Yeah, I'll help. I guess kill.
Alright.
Maybe stingy with all the help.
Should help the burbs.
No, they're hit.
No, they haven't.
You did the first time.
Sometimes they hit.
17?
Nope.
So 18. Damn it.
Yep. Yeah, it's 13 plus 5.
Oh no, he just hit the. Yeah.
Alright. Rod says, that was really close. Do it again.
I like how you animated him going back and forth. Crit.
It's not a crit, it's an 18.
I'm not a champion.
8, 9, 10, 11, 22.
22. Leave his head right off. Alright.
Hearing that a lot this week.
What?
From the video game. We're playing Final Fantasy.
Oh.
Anything interesting
Now
in the
level
room?
53.
Everyone make a perception check.
Oh no. I was correct with that.
Not bad. Actually not bad. 21.
Alright. The chief's chamber is strewn with trophies, including skulls, bones, hides, and weapons of defeated foes. Amid the mess is a small square of black silk, hiding a ruby worth 300 gold. A battered wooden chest with leather hasps holds 1,500 silver.
Put it in the Discord. Or
Yep.
you just make a treasure tab in the Discord.
Yeah.
That would be best.
I'll do that right now.
Yay.
Stupid question. How do we spell missile?
M-I-S-S-L-E.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason that just feels wrong.
Yeah.
One S too many.
Monsieur. Monsieur.
It's like desert and dessert.
For that one, I'm guilty of getting mixed up.
If you want more, it's a dessert. If you want less, it's dessert. That's how I remember it.
Okay.
Or am I wrong? My bad.
Why would you want more of a desert?
No.
Desert is sandy.
Yeah. But it's one S, right? Or is it dessert one S?
Desert only has one S.
Okay, then I'm confused.
Desserts.
I don't know why.
If you say desserts, it's 3
Anyway.
Why were we having this conversation?
Because you brought it up.
I didn't bring it up. I'm writing down magic missile.
Who actually takes magic missile?
Vital
My
grammar.
staff of power.
I know.
like magic desserts.
Wait, was there nothing else down to the south?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just moving you back. You scout around the troglodyte lair and you don't find anything else.
Want to check out the graveyard?
Yeah, sounds like it.
And there's also the passageway following the stream.
Yeah, let's do the graveyard first.
Graveyard.
Why are we searching a graveyard? It sounds scary.
Also, did you replenish your egg? Do we still have 2 or 1?
Oh yeah, I grab another egg. I don't want it to grow up and be lonely.
Yeah, they need buddies.
I don't have rod.
Would you kill the other one by throwing it at its father?
It
Or
might
mother.
not
You
have
don't
been
know.
its father.
Did you check?
I'm not gonna check. You
Try
check.
that. A hole's a hole.
They're lizards. It's actually very difficult to determine their gender.
Yeah, you have to do a hole.
You gotta like poke something inside of them.
Or
Yeah,
you
you
could
got-
put a light behind the base
You've
of their
demonstrated
tail.
that for us before.
I didn't put anything inside my lizard. I popped it.
No, you're a snake.
It's like, I didn't put things inside.
Yeah, he just
squeezed
brought
it
it out and squeezed it on Matt.
Anyway,
remember?
moving on.
This was your lesson in reptile anatomy.
Poor
Persephone
Matt.
is male, by the way.
You
Yeah,
gaze.
Matt found that out.
You gaze into an extremely large cave, faintly lit by natural phosphorescence. Its ceiling rises 50 feet high in places. Crystals glimmer softly in the eerie light. Weird, beautiful flows and structures of delicate stone grace the chamber.
This room's too big. I'm gonna go back now.
The western portion of this great cave is separated from the rest by a steep bluff, which is right here. The ceiling here is half the height of the rest of the chamber. A couple dozen large stone sepulchres line the cavern walls, each carved with intricate reliefs and designs marked with dwarven runes.
I can read Dwarven.
You can read dwarven.
You were raised by
Looking at the sepulchres, 23 sepulchres stand here. The lids are carved with the likeness of grim dwarves in armor. Dwarvish runes on the front of each tomb appear to represent the names of the occupants or the intended occupants. 3 of the stone coffins have additional runes carved into them. The additional runes record the occupant's date of death and great deeds the dwarf performed in life. Also carved in these 3 coffins is a warning that doom awaits any who dare defile the honorable dead.
So scared.
The names of these 3 sepulchres are those of Borgol the Old, Garen Orkdoom, and Nurnik the Unlucky.
I feel.
I'm pretty sure that's just Jordan lying in that one.
Yeah, I'm just there. Sleeping.
So what would you like to do?
Dead dwarf.
Loot their bodies.
Loot the sepulchres?
I mean, we're killing children, we might as well go all the way.
I mean, I tell everyone but the rogue
Desecrate the dead.
that we
tell them.
probably really shouldn't.
Desecrate the
Man,
bodies.
send my mage hand.
Do we want to
try-
desecrate?
I'm okay not desecrating the
Your
dead.
mage hand can only hold 5 pounds. That's
They're
not
cool
pushing.
killing live children, but they're not cool.
I didn't do
Coffin
it on
with a mage hand.
purpose.
I mean, we could go back and get the children and make them do it.
That's so mean.
I mean, they're busy eating.
That's what a whip's for.
None of
Hey,
us have a whip.
What do you mean?
We
Jesus.
have whips.
I'm an half orc. How do you think I was raised?
Hello, Cracker.
you
How you
raised by
doing?
dwarves
Loudly.
For a little bit. Afterwards, yes.
Loudly.
After.
for a little bit.
So what you doing?
I thought we could just. What about the lower area? Convince the kitty to climb down and explore that.
You opening the sepulchres or not?
I was gonna leave it.
Any volunteer? You know what? I got a way to decide. 3, 2, 1, not 8.
Not it.
I open them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the one not touching your nose.
Rip.
You open Borgol the Old sepulcher. They don't see much in the way of riches. There is obviously a skeleton here. The remains include a ring of gold in the shape of a dragon holding its tail in its mouth, worth 120 gold. And Garen Orkdoom has a buried with a finely crafted warhammer inset with a garnet worth 110 gold. You can extract the garnet if you
She
wish.
voiced by a popular singer.
Yep.
Yes.
Is she popular?
Stell, yeah.
Yeah, Stell's popular.
Yes.
I'm not into the popular scene. Like, I don't know what's popular.
You're a hipster, of course
I
not.
know fidget spinners are popular.
Why don't you go buy one?
These spinners are. I feel like we're getting past them though.
Yeah.
Like,
And the man onesie, that's gone too, thankfully.
you mean the jumper?
Yeah, the
You see
Rompers.
a passage, stairs leading down,
Okay.
Oh, the unlucky guy didn't have anything? Sad.
unless you wanted to jump.
Did the unlucky one have anything in his coffin?
Nope,
He was unlucky.
he was unlucky.
Ah, I picked the good one.
There's also a passageway leading up to the north.
Probably connects to it, maybe not. We should probably check that to see if it connects.
Sure.
So we can complete our mental map.
You walk through, and you find a room with a stream in it.
Yay!
Okay, mental map
Ta-da.
complete.
We did
Go
it.
back in.
Do you feel better?
Yep. Well, unfortunately, I'm playing a half orc who sees fun. He wants to slide. I mean, dude, come on. That's like,
Sounds disgusting.
that's fun.
Yeah, I can just take.
I'll
the
walk
stairs.
down elegantly. Just like,
No, I grab the cat by the tail and run and jump off.
you. Don't grab my tail.
Well-
It's very sensitive.
Oh, he just did. He's just yowling.
It's a 20-foot drop.
Claw on your back the whole way down. Your
I
arm.
was hoping it was like at an angle where you could do like one of those surfer.
You're bleeding quite a bit.
It's a ledge.
You just
always bleed.
jumped off a cliff.
That'd be hilarious.
It does. It looks like a slide.
To be fair, it's 20, so it's what, 2d6 plus.
You still want to just? Would Gilbert just jump off a cliff? Is the question. A slide I could see, like if there was an angle.
Yeah, if it was a slide, I'd definitely do it, but no, we'll find a way down the stairs.
You could throw the kitty off.
We'll find a way down the stairs.
Yeah, I could just throw the cat off and still walk down myself.
Yeah.
I would land on my feet.
Probably break
Still
some
Yeah, break
beams.
your feet.
2d6 versus
Still will hurt.
All right. The thunder. What? No, not that one. High ledges rise 15 to 20 feet above the floor of the north, south, and west walls. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the right place. I thought I'd already read this. This great cavern glimmers with faint phosphorescence. The ceiling is 50 feet overhead, and bright flecks of gleaming stone formations are visible in the distance. Patches of strange fungi dot the floor, including capped stalks standing as tall as a human and glowing puffballs almost a yard wide. High ledges rise 15 to 20 feet above the floor to the north, south, and west walls. Narrow passageways lead off to the north and south, and a flight of carved stone stairs descends from the western ledge to a path that meanders through the center of the chamber toward a small iron door in the eastern wall. Audible throughout the entire chamber is the sigh of a soft, cool breeze that rises toward the surface far above. The stairwell is the one that you just took. And you can, yep, there's a path
Okay.
making its way through the fungi.
I'm gonna keep my eyes out open for anything that's moving. Or,
Trust the fungus.
yeah, that's especially that's among us.
I heard some
Okay,
stories.
where would you like to go?
I mean, I assume we're gonna want that door is pretty interesting, right?
Yep,
There's
There's a
stairs are the ones you
door.
took.
Yeah.
You can make out a passageway leading off to the north here.
Do we want a detour or do we want to keep it in for the door?
Let me sneak up just to see, like.
Oh, there's also stairs here.
Oh shit, we probably could have went up those stairs first.
You want to go with those
Yeah.
instead?
Yeah.
those were the stairs I was meaning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the closest object, yeah.
Should I sneak up?
They're pretty easy to kill.
You sneak or not, and you end up in here. Because there wasn't anything in here. The thunderous roar of falling water fills this long, low chamber, and spray makes everything slick and wet. A fast stream rushes through the center of the cavern. Emerging from a crude dam of rock, and mud in the western wall, the stream disappears into a dark shaft at the cavern's eastern end. A rough winding path follows the stream toward the east. So the stream comes through here and continues down a deep dark hole over here. Based on the position, you'd guess that this stream probably connects to the that troglodyte cavern up here.
That makes sense.
I mean, you are correct. There are some.
Where would you like to go?
Head down more stairs.
And then we'll go down the other stairs.
But this is more of the giant claws. So you can
Down this way?
That sounds good.
begin with.
Yeah.
But then on can also just sit there. You know, you start.
They wind down a
Yeah, or something like that.
I'm trying to do it on this.
That's harder.
they seem to go down a winding spiral path downwards, deep downward.
Big room, door, spirally path.
Eh, we're already here.
Or we could keep working on our level 17 characters.
That's another 9 damage.
Small mechanics. It shows get more. You guys still.
Are we waiting for me? Why are we waiting?
We're just all staring at you.
I think I mentioned something about level 17 characters.
We can either go back towards the iron door, or we can continue going down this spiral.
Why wouldn't we go down?
Okay, I was just asking.
We're already
Go down
here.
the
Let's
spiral.
just go.
All right, let's see where that
Ready for
goes.
Friday. I couldn't remember.
Or you're looking for another banana story.
No, I was trying to figure out how to.
She needs to hear that.
Spell DC.
Which band?
I read an entire Reddit post about a man turning into a banana to Tony, and I was obsessed with
And
bananas.
Tracy.
Why?
Because Jordan sent it to me at like 3 in the morning.
When he was supposed to be sleeping.
It was at 1. It was 1 in the morning. And it was moderately entertaining until the end, in which you're like, this is unfulfilling.
Thing is unfulfilling.
Yeah,
Did you not know it was him turning into a banana? It was like trying to seem like something else before.
It really worked hard to extend it.
Yeah, he's like
drag
doing
it
something
on.
about, oh, the kid's parent emailed me that we don't care.
So we go down the
he's
spiral.
like, I completely understood what was going on.
I mean, so did
So you
I.
go
I didn't
down-
think it was like
Yeah.
You going down the stairs?
extended.
Yes. We are going down the
Okay.
stairs.
Yep.
They lead down a ways.
I was just disappointed by the end.
That he kissed himself.
That I don't understand what happened.
That kissed himself in the mirror and then disappeared.
Kids, don't go on the internet.
Nope.
No. Dangerous place.
I'm very.
There's dank memes on the internet.
Oh yeah, got
The dankest.
What's your AC, Nico? No, I'm setting up the token. It got reset somehow.
Die.
There we go. Oh wow, everyone's token got messed up.
Aw.
Well,
Don't know why those
16
didn't
AC.
copy over correctly. Okay.
You're forcing me to make a save. So in this case, nothing happens. So that's your action. You use the spell, nothing happens. Yes.
So you have a bonus action though if you want. If you have a bonus action you want to do that's okay. So
There was darkness.
hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to talk to you again.
So mark that off on your.
A loud waterfall spills down the northwest wall of this cavern into a deep pool. The rocks glisten with spray, and a weird array of colorful minerals and strange lichens lend an unearthly beauty to this spot. A fast-moving stream runs south from the pool at the base of the falls, and a nearby natural passage heads in the same direction. A narrow set of narrow stairs cut into the rock wind up to the north, where you came from, and two old wooden doors stand in a wall of dressed stone to the east. So there's the doors over here, and the passageway here.
I say passageway first.
Sure. We die, it's your fault.
It always is.
Take that responsibility.
In that case, you get to go first.
You can lead the way.
There's water, I'm not going first.
Bridge.
A bridge that we
we-
push the cat off.
Yes.
It's probably just a troll underneath of it.
This long, narrow cavern is filled with an underground river flowing along at a rapid pace. A narrow ledge on the north side overlooks the river. A bridge of stone spans the river, leading to a larger ledge on the south side that follows the course of the river to the east.
Over the bridge to Grandma's house we go.
Go over the bridge, but somebody should push off knives.
Granny's house,
Yes.
Grandma's house.
Grapple check.
Grandma's house.
No, we want to push knives up.
Yeah, you have to push them, you have to do like a grapple check.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever tried to hold a cat that's not willing to be held? It
well,
can't
no, it's not
be.
about holding. It's like
That's your
shove.
job, actually.
I think you do a strength check. I think you just shove them off. Unexpected shove.
It was so weird when you were shaving Charlie and he just couldn't move.
Paralyze my cat.
Creepy.
Rounding this corner, you see a short flight of stone steps that leads down to a wooden door that stands half open.
Ignoring our shenanigans.
Half open.
Hey kitty, go take a peek. With your big old freaky eyes.
Now he's like been clean, got a nice
Stealth
bath.
check.
And the passage continues down, and you can see some stairs leading up through the cavern at the end of this cavern.
Nico's gonna roll a stealth check to go up to that door to peek.
Nico is.
Or
Nico got a 14.
Well, I mean, if Nico wants to.
I got a 24. So suck it,
Oh,
Nico.
I should also mention that dark stagnant water pools in the small landing at the base of the steps.
Nico
into
can
the
go.
doorway, presumably filling the room beyond as well. The area smells of rot.
Maybe that's why Nico went and not the kid.
Go, Nico.
Are you still going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
finally found them.
I'm going to die.
I think the stagnant water is poison.
I'm going to die.
What'd you roll?
Do you want to die?
Total on a 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
What was that for, stealth or perception?
For con save.
Con save.
Interesting.
Water poison you.
Petrified.
Just make a note that you're diseased.
What
But
kind of disease?
symptoms only manifest one day after exposure.
High five. I don't know this though, so I'm like,
No, you
everything's
don't.
good, you guys.
It's freaking
There is a
Cackle.
cackle
several.
fever all over again.
There
let's go
are
hunt the
several rooms in this flooded storeroom.
Oh god, if we all go up, do we all get disease? That's gonna be interesting.
I mean,
We don't know.
nobody
I know.
knows.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
come on, guys.
Yeah, I go next.
It was water, so knives is not going to go unless you're in danger.
Okay,
Knives
so you
has
jump
been
in.
done before.
Con save.
21.
You good?
Yeah.
Is anyone else going in without, metagaming?
I'll go. But the birds, obviously, they're flying. They wouldn't go in the water.
I mean,
At least there's that.
And Rot
Even if
will
they did
hang
die,
out with knives out by the river.
you're fine.
So, my fault's
Yeah,
actually helping
17.
me here.
You're good.
Flaws.
So
You're
just
just willing to stay all alone behind while the rest of us.
And now Garbo splashes the
Alone
birds.
and dry.
hey,
All right. Submerged in the corner of the eastern vault is the skeleton of an orc. Looks at least a century old.
What'd you see in there?
The skeleton rests atop a rotted leather pouch.
Ah, we're being attacked by a skeleton. We need help.
Exactly what we do.
Make a performance
Skeleton,
check.
you can.
Hey, I'm gonna
Deception,
help.
maybe?
It's a skeleton.
Can I
you'll be
help with the
fine.
performance and the deception?
Yeah, can I get help? Because I'm not good at
She's
that.
not proficient.
I mentioned that there's a rotted leather pouch.
We go for it.
Okay. Potion of water breathing and potion of invisibility.
Nice. Oh, look at what this cat doesn't get to have.
Yep.
A potion of water breathing. Oh my god! Like I want
Potion
to
of
go into water.
invisibility.
Do you always have that word?
Yeah, probably.
Symptoms don't reveal until
I know,
the
I'm
next
joking.
day.
The
Also,
symptoms involve warts.
Make sure the
We
hunt
don't
declared
know.
when you
so
see him.
right down next to the disease, room 32.
Disease from 32.
So I can find it later.
Make sure you hug the cleric when you see him.
I'm gonna hug everyone when I see him.
I can give Kitty a big old wet hug.
Ew.
We do a group
That
hug.
sounds dirty.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a group hug.
Group hug around knives.
No.
Too bad you don't have a cleric in the group right now.
We'll just climb over you.
We don't even know I'm sick yet. So
Yeah.
Nope.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, I guess we keep going down.
There's nothing
The
negative
path.
until tomorrow.
Nope.
Tomorrow.
So what do you find?
Comes up.
Nothing.
worry
Nothing
about
for
it.
you.
The body.
You don't get to know.
You
Well,
don't-
yeah,
you
there's
don't
always
get
an
to-
You're not a
out.
hero. You're brave.
You didn't
Fell.
come into the scary with us. With some water.
Special because of the
There's some perfectly healthy water that didn't affect any of us.
Yeah.
Because we're clearly fine.
Completely fine. I'm feeling great.
I was parched. It tastes weird.
You drink water.
I would probably bathed in it for a little bit. It's fine.
I feel like if you went that far, you should have made it this way.
All right. Continuing on. The rock stairs climb steeply, turn north, then descend. Oh well. They descend steeply to the south and turn to the east. Sorry.
Okay.
Apparently, you guys are going the wrong way.
Are we?
That's even a little surprising.
Maybe we're surprised to come up behind some people.
Into a cavern very much like the one you just left, but smaller. A ledge along the river continues east to a door on the north wall, and the rushing river separates you from the ledge on the southern side. A large, strange-looking stalagmite stands in the middle of the southern ledge. A cave fish flops helpfully on the bank nearby.
Toss it in the water.
Helplessly.
Toss it back in the water.
Before the kitty can eat
Cave
it.
fish is
dinner.
right there.
I'll go kick it in the water.
Dashy kick.
I don't need a dash. I can just go and kick it in the water.
I can dash,
Yeah, but you're behind.
and I don't know the fish is
You have to
there.
Yeah,
double move.
So you walk up to the fish.
Yep.
You're walking up.
Oh god.
I mean, this doesn't seem fishy at all.
No.
It's an anglerfish.
It's a
Oh
max
no.
It's a mimic.
As you walk up to the fish, a strand extends from the stalagmite with the thrashing cave fish in its grasp. It reaches out, grabs the fish.
Is this what I think?
It pulls the fish toward the rock formation, and then suddenly a
roper.
fang-filled maw gapes open,
It's a roper.
opening the stalagmite and devours the fish in one bite.
It's a roper.
I have a handout.
Yes! Old friend.
One of
I
these.
hide my birds in my cloak.
I feel like I've had bad experiences.
No, we befriended one.
You fed
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in
Oh my god.
part of the Dragon Queen.
Wait,
Yeah.
what language do they speak?
They don't.
They don't?
They don't.
I have
we-
eggs. I'm gonna offer it an egg.
Yeah, but hold up. Do we see anything nearby, like at its feet, anything shiny worth befriending this roper first?
I hide my birds in my cloak.
Your cloak's just like,
It's because moving, it's very visibly filled with birds. But
Like
they're
going
saying-
this, just
You
You're
can roll for
fine.
initiative.
it's so uncomfortable.
Hey man, priorities.
Hey.
Three, actually. Don't take any comment.
Gilram.
5.
Erd.
4.
4.
I'm
Is that a
really good.
1 for you?
No,
It's
it's
2.
2.
It's
Are
a
you
2.
rolling 4s?
A lot. I don't know.
Nico.
It's a popular
9.
number.
She's gonna roll 4 forever.
Knives.
20.
Rest in peace, Roper.
Knives, it's your turn. Get rid of that.
So.
Are you gonna be mad because it stole your fish? That we weren't gonna let you eat
I actually
anyway?
am quite offended at that.
Good. Go give it a hug.
You can't really get over there.
It's
though.
across the water from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I mean, you have a
I have
bow.
a bow, but I'm not gonna attack him. It didn't attack us. It just got the fish.
Your choice.
What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna try to move past it, but let me move like against the wall. Like how big is it reach? Like, dude, the tentacles look huge.
It can reach across, so I'd anticipate it can reach us.
Have you met a roper before?
No, Knives has it.
I have not.
Spells will have.
You found it like open up that hole.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like try to move past it, just like quietly.
You're just gonna move forward?
Yeah. Just like
It is looking at all of you with its eye.
Good single eye. Such an angry
just
squid.
awkwardly looking at us.
Yes, it's looking at you. It's looking at all of you.
It's so ugly.
Ready in action for if it attacks.
What you doing?
Just ready action.
And what is
Tries to
the...
grab anyone.
You gonna shoot it?
Yeah. Well, I could use a firebolt.
Okay. Rod is, wow, it's a roper. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Good luck with that. And he runs down the stairway.
He goes like, you two.
Right down the bite.
All right, it's the roper's turn. Let's see, he's going to attack. We'll just move from left to right. Gelrum. He is going to tendril.
That's right to left.
His left.
I tried.
mean,
And the roper is dyslexic.
Knives gets to go.
Can I use my reaction to take out some
Yeah,
food?
so he's going to attack Gelrum, which will trigger your 16 to hit. Okay, so you go ahead and roll your attack.
Firebolt's 10? D10?
It's
Yes.
a D20 first to see if you attack,
Oh yeah.
and then D10.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss.
Okay, so you are grappled by this tendril. Knives, a tendril whips out at you. 26.
Oh god.
You're also grappled. Put some grapple indicators on you. Nico, tendril on you. 19.
Yeah.
You're grappled. And Erd.
Just grabs the whole
He's
party.
gonna kill all the birds.
That's a critical tendril grapple.
It's me and all
You're
the
also
birds.
grappled.
Jesus Christ.
I believe swarms are immune to the grapple condition.
Are they?
That makes sense.
That does make sense because like.
Yeah, swarms. That's all on the bright side. You know what to do on your turn.
By the way, you are able to attack the tendrils
Yep, I'm.
if you
immune.
wish.
I'm immune to being grappled.
And then it is going to use its real feature, which is pull each creature grappled by it 25 feet straight toward it. Each creature.
We've got you surrounded.
In the water.
Got a little mixed up there.
Oh, Nico's in the water, that's fine.
No, you're
Floating.
remember the handout.
We're being held in the air,
Yeah, I know.
so it goes like.
Quick,
If there was a dwarf in the group, then it would look like this.
Is it gonna try and eat anybody?
And then it's going to bite one of you, I think.
Roll a d4.
So, oh yeah. Roll a d4.
Crap.
Decide who lives and dies!
What order are we going in? Just 1, 2, 3.
Erd is 1, Gilram is 4.
Of course.
I had to know, so I knew
So
what I
it's a
could
3.
roll.
Alright, bite on knives. 12.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. And that's the end of the Roper's turn. Nico, you're currently grappled, which means your speed is 0. You can try to escape if you wish, or you can attack the tendril.
I was attacking it.
The tendril or the Roper?
I mean, if I hurt the tendril, does it hurt the roper?
No. It has its own hit points.
I'll try to attack the roper. 21?
That hits?
It wasn't a disadvantage, was it?
No. Grapple just reduces your speed to 0.
Jeez. 9.
It would be much worse if it restrained you.
Yeah. Then I couldn't have sneak attack. We're all near it.
Yeah.
Oh, still.
Oh, did you already roll sneak?
Yeah.
Okay. Gilram.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
Rage against the Roper.
Rage against the Roper.
Against a machine.
Just the roper.
Just give me this.
21.
That hits.
$20.
All right. Erd.
So grappled. I'm gonna turn into a bunch of bats
Okay.
and not be
no lo-
grappled anymore.
And you escape the grapple.
And that
Oh my
means
god, guys, Eric went batty.
Okay, well, I'll use your Raven token image,
that's fine.
which is this.
Okay.
Okay, I can do ravens because they're fun too.
No, it's fine. Do whatever you
All
want.
right. And I'm gonna try and bite him.
Okay.
I did not hit, but the birds can still help out. And
If anything, since you're the free one, you should focus on the tentacles.
is the tentacle separate from like the body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
They have a separate HP.
Okay. Yeah, my birds. I guess are gonna attack tentacles.
Which one?
I guess we'll try and free
Gilram?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
They get to hit. They did 18 plus 6.
That hits.
24.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
9 damage.
It's still hanging on by a thread.
Suckers on the bottom of there. Still gonna hit.
Yeah. It's enough to still be holding you.
Knives.
Pull out my rapier again and start slashing, dashing, cutting up.
Which, the Roper or the
Roper.
Tendril?
The roper. $13 and
To hit?
1. Yeah, to hit.
13 misses.
Alright, so I don't do anything this round then.
Okay.
Slash around. Nothing happens.
She's panicking. She's overwatered right
Yeah.
Right, peeks his head around the corner and says, "Yep, Roper. Erd, keep attacking those tendrils."
Will do. Or whatever
So-
sound bats make.
Big squeak, and then he runs back around the corner.
21 to hit.
He's no fool. That hits the tendril. I guess you're attacking the one by Nico then?
Or getting me out still.
Or sure, yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Okay, yeah. Or the Ravens, whatever.
6 damage.
Okay, you are no longer grappled, Gilram. You land up back on the ground on the edge of the bank there.
We just got a nice view of Broad. There we go.
Yeah, so you're standing just on the edge of the river there.
Just on the riverbed.
The river, however, is fast flowing, by the way.
I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge of glory.
It's the Roper's turn. Oh boy. First he's going to try to tendril Gilram again. That's what he does. 10. And then he's going to bite at, somebody roll a d2. Roll a d4. Odds, evens.
Like that's a coin, a D2.
Wait, me? I'm not grappled anymore.
Oh, sorry, odds, evens.
Damn it.
So he's gonna bite at Nico.
Nico's about to die.
That's a natural 1 on you.
Nice. Nico lives.
For now. Speaking of, Nico.
Nico attacks the thing.
The thing or the tendril?
Thing.
Oh, and you saw the tendril that you had cut off of Galerum. Another one sprouts out from the roper, and it's the one that slashed out at Galerum.
I missed.
You missed.
And then I'm gonna help with the next attack against Killer.
Okay. Galerum's attacking against the roper.
He moves through the swarm and goes up against the wall.
Okay.
Advantage, Great Weapon Master. That's a natural 20.
Woohoo! Natural 20.
Yes.
Damage?
Yep.
Definitely the damage dealer in the group.
And I get to attack again because I critted.
Nice.
Love it, misses. I did reckless that turn though.
Yeah, the roper has an AC of 20. Natural armor. It's basically made out of stalagmite. Erd.
How do Knives and Nico look? Like they're still grappled. Are you guys
They
okay?
haven't gotten hit yet.
No hit.
Oh no, I may have gotten hit. I don't know. Nope.
I'm still pretty good.
Good.
Okay, then I think you got yourself handled. I'll attack the roper.
Okay.
I missed.
You miss.
My birds are gonna attack too.
Okay.
Thanks.
Is that a 4?
Yeah. They did 18.
That misses.
18 misses?
Yep, he just said AC 20.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Roper. Knives.
Attack twice again. I have to. Yeah, that's gonna miss. Well,
Okay.
not hit. Not work.
Brought runs up. Says, Knives, do that again, I think, or whatever you did. Do it again.
Sure, it was great. Do it more.
So do I get both attacks?
Just, it's a reaction to get one attack.
So you just get your rapier.
That is gonna hit. And
So you get sneak attack?
6, right?
Yeah, you have a friend next to you.
okay. 23. 11 damage.
Nice. Worth it.
Is that just on the dice?
So you gotta get
You got modifier.
So 14.
How much more?
Fire?
3.
3 more.
3 more, yeah.
Oop. I should
You
not
got
be.
your dex modifier to your
Dex
attacks.
modifier.
Yeah.
I thought you said mount of fire. I'm like, what?
Modifier.
Roper's gonna try to tendril Galerum. 21. You're grappled again.
He also has advantage to bite me. I reckless the most time.
Roll a d4. Jordan.
Why did Reckless.
That is a Knives.
Helped you.
Knives gets a bite.
I wrote this from the second one.
Nom, nom, nom.
12?
That's not gonna work.
I like this Roper. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he cannot hit anything.
He just wants to hold him.
I'm pretty
He wants to cuddle.
He just wants to cuddle.
Because I'm pretty sure his average hit should be in the 20s somewhere.
Very
or damage.
successful.
Nico.
17.
That misses.
Now help Gilram again.
Okay. You know Gelram does advantage on his own. So.
Yeah, but now if I help, they don't get this advantage.
It's 22.
Yep.
Great weapon mastering. So it's my range damage. 13.
You hit. It's looking hurt. Erd.
Do it, Erd.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and play it again.
Hit it.
Nope.
14. And my birds are gonna try and hit.
Herbs.
Nope.
Knives.
Okay. Ah, both hit.
Nice.
6, 12, 15, 20 damage total.
It did. And it drops both Knives and Nico into the water.
Oh god.
Which means...
Regret.
I relax and get pulled away by the current.
I mean, I'll reach out for Nico.
Those are completely
Can
two
my
separate, two
bird,
opposites
my,
right
my
there.
bat swarm self try and grab and pick you up?
Who's seen Homeward Bound?
both of you make strength
Sassy
saves.
meowing. They're like, "Ow."
Knives and Nico make strength saving throws.
Wow.
18.
Okay.
11.
11. Wow. Just barely. Both able to grab the edge and pull yourselves up. It is a very fast-flowing river. Seems like you probably would have been swept, 60 feet per round.
I mean, we can just take this.
We live here now.
This is our island.
Yeah.
This is our home.
Yeah, we gotta.
Then Rot pokes his head around the center corner and says, Gilram, hey! Oh, you did it. Okay, never mind.
I guess I can.
How tall is the Roper?
Probably about 10 or 15 feet.
So if I would have chop and let him fall,
It would hit the water and wash away.
damn.
I mean, if you wanted it to, or it could go...
No, I was going to think like if you
Or like
stand
a
a
bridge.
bridge, a log to go across.
It's not
Yeah.
solid. It's, it's a living guy, man. You killed him.
That's when you use daggers and
So
you dig
you-
in.
You cut open the Roper's stony gizzard.
Yep.
Nice.
You find 6 gemstones, a ruby worth 1,000 gold, 2 emeralds worth 400 gold, 3 serpentines worth 60 gold apiece, and a ring.
And a recently digested fish.
It's time to put a ring on it.
A ring of spell storing.
Oh, shiznit.
I don't know what that means.
You can put spells into it and store them like the name suggests.
What does storing a spell mean?
That means you're allowed to cast it.
Oh, like it's
Free.
Ooh, that's
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be... So it requires attunement.
Yep.
It's a rare ring.
Cleric has it.
Any creature can cast 1st through 5th level spells into it, and then whoever's wearing the ring and attuned to it can cast those spells.
Like me, a non-spellcaster barbarian, you could put ice, knife, shatter, whatever, and then I put the ring on and attune. I get to cast those spells. Galvin the wizard.
nice. Yes, that's what you need. You
Yeah,
see.
Do we have a paladin?
Yeah, when
okay.
she's here,
Stores smite into that.
you can't.
That's not a spell.
Like a burning smite, I mean. Thunder
Oh, yeah.
smite.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
one of those could work.
But there's better usage for it, like you put your heal spells into it. And then you go to sleep and restore your heal spells, and you have, oh my god, you wake up, there's extra heal spells. The guy who can heal can heal. Stuff like that.
Gilram the healer.
And let's see.
Only if I can punch you to heal you.
I love how it kind of looks like the.
How? You said it's about what, 10, 15 across?
Yeah.
So-
We'll just take 10 and move across there. Just we're running out of time. We'll do this last room here.
I can fly.
I'm gonna say I can jump that. They can't. I can jump it. You can fly across.
Yep.
Yeah. It's fine. You take time. Get a rope.
Throw that rod.
The sturdy door of iron plate stands open at the north wall of the cavern. Inside, you see a short passageway with 3 small iron doors set into the west wall. The first 2 are open, but the door at the end of the hall is closed.
Put my ear up to it. Check for traps. You. Yes.
Roll perception.
Yay. I actually have +4 to the 17.
You found a key on the ground.
We don't have to unlock it.
You listened, and then you heard a key on the ground.
Yep.
Perception is also sight. Yep. So Nico's already walking toward you with thieves' tools, and you just
I turn around and throw the key at him.
and you open
Smacks
the
you
door.
right in the face.
Inside holds the skeletal remains of a dwarf in rusted plate armor. The suit of plate armor is too corroded to be of any use, but a search of the corpse produces a small silk purse containing 8 platinum and a key that opens a door in Area 27. I think I could probably just paste that because when we get to Area 27, it'll be important.
And then we take like 5 long rests, so it can be 24 hours later, so I can figure out my disease.
Yeah, because with the new rules.
Would you like to take a long rest in here?
Yeah, actually.
Can we?
Sure, yeah, you can just close the cell door.
Yep.
It's a sturdy door of iron plate, so it's solid.
Just sleep with the corpse. It's okay.
Nico, Governor, take 1. We can have Rod with us.
Yeah.
I'll take a second. Need burbs.
Okay.
And we'll stick knives in with the corpse.
Nico,
Yeah.
this is important now.
Okay. I'm excited.
I mean, it hasn't been 24 hours, but oh
Yes,
well.
it has. Don't worry.
Our
about
long
it.
rests aren't that.
So you all get a long rest.
It's just the next day.
You wake up the next morning and you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Some kind of disease.
Whenever you finish a long rest thereafter, you must make a DC 10 con saving throw. On a failed save, you suffer another level of exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
On a successful save, your level of exhaustion is reduced by 1. If your level of exhaustion reaches 5, the infected creature becomes paralyzed until the disease is cured or the effect is removed with lesser restoration. And then, yeah, if you reduce to exhaustion level 0, then you recover. So I guess that means that you can't get to 6,
Yeah,
which is kind of important because 6 levels of exhaustion is death.
killing you outright.
Yeah.
But you basically you will every long rest make a con save after this one. Make a con save. If you fail, you get another level of exhaustion until 5 levels, at which point
It doesn't
you're
spread
paralyzed.
if you sleep near him or anything, right?
Huh?
So we're not affected because we slept near him. There's no like.
No,
spreading?
there's no. It's just that you contracted a disease through the pool of water.
That works.
I got a cold.
You also have high fever, muscle spasms, and eventual paralysis.
I have meningitis.
No, you just spent the night with Governor.
Meningitis.
With Java?
Apparently the cleric and Nico have been fighting over Governor.
Secretly.
It happens.
Yeah.
Very secretly.
I had a father, and now I apparently have gay lovers.
One of them that's your father.
No.
No.
Neither is your father.
All right. Well,
So that's a thing.
thanks for watching this episode of Murderhobos Anonymous. Just a reminder, we stream live every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch and YouTube. And have a good night. We just go down here. We'll close out with our logo that I made that I may or may not have next week.